Diamond.
Souls.
Love.
How's it going, everybody? Today, we want to really start the show again by saying we really appreciate y'all's likes, subscribes, shares. Please keep doing what you're doing and helping our little community get bigger, you know. Keep liking our Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and keep doing what you're doing. Keep commenting, keep giving us feedback. Everything's really helping, and we feel like we're on our way to growing. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Much love.
Much love. And today we're going to start with rule number 10. What's rule number 10, Travis?
Show gratitude.
All right, explain to the people what that means a little bit.
First of all, I'd like to say it's a big difference between being thankful and having gratitude. To me, gratitude is an action word. So you must show action to give gratitude or to show gratitude. Today, I'm just going to give you a story of mine that's about gratitude. It's gratitude for my life. I want to tell you the last time I used my drug of choice was October the 14th. It was a Saturday, 2017. And that day, I had used a bunch. I was dehydrated. I just got done using, and I ended up passing out. I can laugh at this today because I actually thought I was dying. And I passed out, and the only thing I could see was this bright white. And it was, honestly, I thought I was dead and I was at peace. But I came to. And I looked around, there was some people across the street, and then that same feeling come over me again. And before I passed out again, I yelled out, called the ambulance. When I came to the next time, it was 4 officers there and 2 Hemsey people with a stretcher, and I was throwing up violently. Under the circumstances, I went to jail. I got incarcerated, and I did 361 days in jail. And this is right after I relapsed. And when the whole time in jail, I was on the fence. I didn't know what I was going to do. Was I going to go left or was I going to go right about my life? And being suffering from addiction, I really didn't know. But, man, the God of my understanding works in mysterious ways. For the whole 361 days, I had no outside contact. No outside contact. And the day I got released from court, I get back, and I have this letter from my niece saying, Uncle Travis, I love you. I've been trying to get you out. She left me a phone number. I made a call. Later on, when I was released, she came and picked me up. She said, Uncle Travis, I got a roof. You can live with me until you get on your feet. So when I got out, like I said, I hadn't used my drug of choice since October 2017. But I did drink that night when I got out of jail. The next day, I took a drink and immediately went to my fellowship. At that moment, during that meeting, I got convicted, and I made him a commitment to do the right thing. That was 9 months ago. I got out of jail with a duffel bag. Since then, I've gotten my own place. I have got gainfully employed, meaning I went from temp to perm, got a permanent job. And most importantly, my attitude, thinking, and behaviors change. And how this relates to gratitude is that I cherish my life today, that I'm doing things to keep my life today. I'm not doing those destructive behaviors. I'm not using drugs. I'm not drinking. I'm not doing nothing that's not well for my life.
And like Travis said, you know, there's a big difference between being thankful and being grateful. Being thankful is just saying the words, you know, I'm thankful for this, I'm thankful. You can say that all day, but being grateful is actually using your actions and living in a way where you're showing your thanks, you're showing your gratitude through your actions.
So I'm showing myself today that I appreciate my life. I'm showing the God of my understanding that I love my life. And he guides me. Don't get me wrong. He's put things in my life. He's put the fellowship in my life. He put friends like Cody, like a brother to me in my life. He's put this young lady that I call my daughter in my life to help me, guide me through. And amongst other friends and people that have my best interests at heart. Not only do they have my best interests at heart, I have my own best interests at heart. And that's the gratitude I have for my life today. And it doesn't matter that I'm 43 and starting over today. What matters is I believe my life can get better from this point on. I am building a past even today. Mm-hmm. That's why we are doing the podcast, because it's something positive, it's something good. It is inspiring to do for us. It's uplifting. It keeps us motivated and on a good path.
And I think this rule in particular is very taboo, because people probably wonder how being grateful can actually positively influence your life. Well, let me ask you, when the last time you learned a word is and then you start seeing it everywhere, or when the last time you bought a car and then you see the same car everywhere. The things that you notice, the things that you take note of start appearing more in your life, and who knows if that's divine, or who knows if that's just your brain picking up things, picking up outside things. But one thing you do know for certain, that as soon as you start showing what you're grateful for, you start putting that out there. This is what I'm grateful for. This is what I love. This is what I want in my life the most. The more you'll start seeing those things. If you focus too much on the negative, you're just gonna start consciously seeing the negative in your life more, and that's just the way life works.
And I want to bring this point up: is don't take anything in your life for granted. Be grateful for it, because some people don't even have it. It's just the normal stuff: running water, electricity, a restroom. You wouldn't believe the people that don't have those or access to those. And so, it's the little things. Be grateful for every aspect in your life. You may not have that new car, but guess what? You got a car. You may not have that great job, but guess what? You got a job. So you just be grateful for what's going on in your life now. I know we all want more. Mm-hmm. We all want more. Yeah. But be grateful for what you have and give it appreciation.
Yeah, and I think another good thing to note is, be super grateful, be super humble, be grateful, because it's all a perception thing. It's all a perspective thing. The person, I could see somebody on a bike and be like, man, I really wish I had a bike. And then somebody in a wheelchair says, man, this guy can walk wherever he wants to go. I seen a meme the other day on Facebook saying something like that.
Right, exactly.
And something I really wanted to take note of, something that I do personally, this is more like a daily practice for me, is I show gratitude for the way that I think, for the way that I handle problems, the way I think about the world, my philosophies on life. I thank God for that, because I could think a completely different way. I could be a completely different person. I could not care about helping people. I could not care about being friends with people who are going to uplift me. I could be the type of person. I could easily be the type of person, and I would never say that I couldn't be this type of person. To be out there in the streets thinking it's cool to be, a gangbanger. Anybody could be that person if you were born 2 miles west, or if you had met the wrong person, if you had made one wrong life choice, you could have been a completely different way. So just thank God that you are the way that you are. You think the way that you think. Everything in your life is going to come together the more that you use these rules. And gratitude is by far, in my opinion, one of the most important.
So love yourself and have a compassion for others. And we leave you, Diamond
Souls
Love.
We'll see you guys next Sunday.